Atal Faculty Development Program on cutting edge AI techniques for teaching and research. It's wonderful to see such enthusiastic participation from across the country. We are delighted to have you all. Now, I would request our director, ma'am, Dr. Maninder Kaur, to please say a few words.
Thank you, Ravleen. That's great to hear that everybody is ducked up for the day 2 FDP program. And I welcome all my participants, including my staff, who have been enthusiastically conducting and working day and night to make this FDP program a real success. Yesterday, no doubt, was a very informative session given by the speakers. And today also, we are be heading towards Dr. Nitika Kapoor and Dr. Preet Deep Singh, two of the renowned speakers. And I am expecting that Nitika definitely will be putting a highlight on the AI, how to use it to accelerate the research work as well as the AI in analytics by Dr. Preet Singh. I wish all the best to you, and we are just waiting with my team to hear good words and to obviously learning, because it is a learning which is going on in every corner of the room. And I think we're intending on this AICT FDP to learn more about the research, how to move about, and all the best to you. And we hope that the end, obviously, every will be appreciating the speakers. Obviously, we will be gaining a lot from them. Welcome, Dr. Nitika Kapoor, and I welcome Dr. Preet Singh. All to you, Mr. Ravleen. You can please carry on now. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your inspiring words and for setting the stage for today's session. As they say, artificial intelligence will not replace researchers, but those who use AI will surely outpace those who don't. Continuing the spirit of innovation and inquiry, it gives me immense pleasure to introduce our first speaker of the day, Dr. Nitika Kapoor, Associate Professor, Chandigarh University, a distinguished academician and researcher with deep expertise in artificial intelligence and its applications in emerging domains. Dr. Kapoor will be speaking on a very relevant and forward looking topic, using AI to accelerate research. In this session, she will guide us through how AI tools and techniques are transforming the research landscape, enabling faster data analysis, smarter insights, and enhanced academic productivity. We are truly honored to have you with us today, ma'am. On behalf of Guru Nanak Institute of Management and all the participants, we extend a very warm welcome to you, invite you to take over the session. Please, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for wonderful introduction, and good evening to everyone present here in this online session. So, as ma'am said, that my topic is going to be how we can use AI to accelerate our research. So, we'll be looking forward to various tools that can be used in AI and how they can help us in doing our research in a better and efficient way. So, today I am going to speak about using AI to fasten our research. As we all know, how tedious task is research to do. It takes a lot of time. I hope you everybody must have done one or the other type of research in their entire experience. So it starts from finding a particular topic, from finding a particular title for your research, then finding the right information that is available on internet, reading lots of paper, hundreds of paper, then writing the literature review, collecting the data mentioned in those papers, then analyzing it, and then coming to a particular conclusion, and then writing the final research paper. But now the AI is changing the way we all do this. AI is helping the researcher, it is helping us to save time and find useful information very quickly, very faster, and even we are going to get new ideas by analyzing large amounts of data that is available on internet. So AI helps us to summarize also. AI is going to boost the speed how we summarize the research paper, how we find the patterns in various papers, how we find that a particular paper is related to the other papers. Then AI is definitely going to help us in writing and improving our research work. It helps us to reduce plagiarism. It helps us to paraphrase our text in a better technical way. And if I talk about simple words, AI is actually the smart research assistant for our researchers. But by this, I'm not saying that it is going to replace human being, but instead it is helping us to think better in an innovative way and in a faster way. So, in this presentation, I would be talking about the various AI tools that can help us at every stage of research. I hope everyone knows that the research has various steps, various stages, from choosing a particular topic till publishing the final papers. So let's begin and see how AI is helping us. So before we can understand, we should understand the term AI. I hope everybody is aware of what AI is these days. It is a branch of computer science that helps the machines, that helps the computers to think like humans, to make decisions like humans, as we all do in our normal day to day life. So main goal of AI is not to copy us, but it is to copy the abilities of thinking, understanding, reasoning, problem solving that are possessed by human beings. And now the machines are trying to imitate those abilities. It is trying to learn from the given data. It is trying to infer the things out of the data. So we all use, everybody uses AI in our day to day lives, right? For example, if I talk about chatbots, we are using, everyone is using chatbot. Chatbot is nothing but that thing that answers our queries. If I talk about self-driving cars also make use of sensors to take the driving decisions. If I talk about virtual assistant, we have Siri, we have Alexa, we that take our voice commands and give us the responses. They all are the example of AI that we are using in day-to-day life. If I talk about recommendation systems, you must have seen movies being recommended to you on Netflix, and and a movie is recommended to you on Amazon Prime, on YouTube also. All these things are nothing but powered by AI. If I talk about recommendation being done for the products on Amazon, that is nothing but AI. So AI is in every and almost every field. If I talk about education, if I talk about healthcare, business, finance, everything is doing, it's surrounding by AI. Every domain is being surrounded by AI. It makes our work faster and more efficient. What AI is helping the researchers? It is helping the researchers to save their time, analyze large amount of data, find inferences from the data, and then hence it is reducing the effort of a human. So now I would like to share my PPT so that I can take the session forward. I'll just share my. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Please
Yes,
respond in the
ma'am.
chat box. Yes. Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. I think I have started with this slideshow. Is it visible to everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So this I have already talked about, that what is AI, how it is helping us in our day-to-day lives, what are the various sectors in which AI is useful, and how it is helping us in research. So this is, we have already discussed. Now, why do we need AI? Why we should adopt the AI tools in research? We as a human are doing best in research. So why it is required that we should have AI tools in research? The first thing, AI tools, as mentioned earlier, that they save our time, analyze data, and definitely there is you can see less chances of human error because the things are being done by machines and they are more accurate. AI helps us to find patterns and insights which may not be visible to humans, but as a machine it is capable of finding patterns. It helps in writing, summarizing the text. It does the review literature so efficiently. If a task has to be done in 2 hours, it can do it in few minutes. It makes the data visualization easier. You can visualize which paper is connected to how many papers, and it makes it more understandable. Researchers can use AI for plagiarism checks also. We have various plagiarism checks tools, AI tools. They are coming with the incorporated plagiarism check module. In that, various AI tools have a option to check the plagiarism. We do have the plagiarism check tools like Turnitin. Then we have other tools as well. We have tools for reference management. Now AI can do the reference management very appropriately. Earlier we used to do it manually from the MS Word, or you have to go to Google Scholar to cite a particular paper. And now the AI tools help you to correct the language. You can set the tone. You want to make the tone technical, you want to make a formal tone, you want to make an informal tone, you want to simplify a text, you want to check the grammar of the text. Everything can be done by AI. So if I talk about AI is improving the productivity and enhancing the quality of the research work. So let's see the next thing. Now, we have talked about AI, but we should understand that how we are going to make use of AI in research. And research has a certain steps. It has a particular cycle that we need to follow for doing a research. Everyone must be knowing that what is a research cycle. Only then you will be able to understand which tool is suited for which step of the research cycle, because we have different tool for literature review, we have tool for report writing, we have tool for publication, we have AI tools in each and every step we are talking about. So let us understand what is a research cycle. What are the steps we need to do a research? The very first thing that we need to understand is what we have to identify the problem. We have to identify where the research can be done. We have to identify the domain, the problem area where the research can be done. It can be done by recognizing the gaps or the issues we are facing. If I talk about a particular domain, let's say in the medical domain, the doctors are spending more time in analyzing the medical images. So this is the issue. This is a research gap. This need to be addressed. So this is how we identify the research problem. Then comes the literature review or the review of literature. Basically, review of literature is nothing but to study the past work based on the problem that you have identified. So, studying the past work to build the context setting, and identifying what were the research gaps in the previous study that we need to work on, that we need to focus on. If I talk about the same example, if I find that medical imaging, analyzing the medical imaging takes time, so this is my research problem, and I will be referring to various papers in this domain, and then I will be coming to a conclusion that this is the problem, and this is where I need to focus on, and this is what I need to work on. Then comes formulate objectives. The third step in the research is formulating the objectives. You must define how you are going to, what you are going to do. And how you are going to do is research design and methodology. What you are going to do is objectives of your research. So you are going to define what you aim to discover and what you need to address, what you need to prove. Then coming to the next step, that is research design and methodology. You will plan, you will design the methodology to solve the problem, to solve the problem that you have identified. How the data will be collected, how it will be analyzed, what you are going to do, that is research design and methodology. Next step, once you have finalized the methodology, then the step comes for data collection. You must collect the data related to your domain. The data can be either quantitative or it can be qualitative. Then you need to analyze and interpret the data. You need to process the data. Probably the data might not be clean. The data needs the pre-processing. Some of the data fields might be empty. Some of the data field need to be neglected. Some of the data field need to be considered. So all these analysis, data analysis and interpretation has to be done in this step. So you process the data, you pre-process it, you clean it, you interpret it, and then you derive the insight, you come to a conclusion. And then comes, once you have come to the conclusion, you have got your results, then comes the report writing. Now you need to document your research. Now you need to write what you have done. You need to present your work to the community, to the research community. So you are going to document your research, and you are going to present the findings that you have got from your research, from that you have got from your research work, from where you have come to a conclusion. Then comes the publication. Once your report writing is done, once your documentation is done, once your paper is written or research proposal is being written, you need to publish it. You need to publish it in the research community. You need to tell it to other researchers also that this is what I have done and these are the results that I have achieved. So publication is this next step. And then coming to the last and very most important step is feedback and future work. Every research carries a section of future work. Let's say I have done a research on an X problem, then definitely I might not have done the entire thing on my in my research. There must be some things that I might not have touched. There must be some research future scope that can be done in the later stage. So this is the step where I refine my own work, or some other researcher can refine my work, identify what I have not done, and identify the next research opportunities in my research work. So I can do it on my own, or other researcher may follow my research work. So this is the research cycle. These are the steps that we need to follow for doing the research. And now we are going to see how AI tools can be fitted on which step of my research cycle. So this is I have shown in the form of flow chart that this is what I need to do in my research. Now coming to the very important thing, that is AI tools that can be used in research. So the basic AI tool that everybody knows, everybody is using at the maximum in day to day life is chat gpt. I hope everyone must be using. Can I get a thumbs up for this? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for responding. Yes. Okay. So everyone is using ChatGPT, but I would say that ChatGPT is not the suitable tool for AI in research. ChatGPT can help you to identify a problem. It can help you to form a title of your research. It can help you to decide that this is where I need to work, but it cannot be much helpful in literature survey. It cannot be much helpful in designing the methodology. There are various tools for that available for free. But yes, the chat gpt is good, is the best for idea generation. Chat gpt is best for designing the surveys, for data collection in your research. It is good for designing the questionnaires that are useful in your research. It is good in these aspects. But if I talk about literature survey stage, it is never recommended to use ChatGPT for literature survey, for review of literature. Always use ChatGPT for your idea generation, conceptualization of your idea. Then coming to the second tool, that is perplexity. Perplexity is another tool. Okay, one thing I missed to mention, that ChatGPT is not recommended for one another reason, that ChatGPT gives you the result from the entire web. Whether it is supported by research evidence or not, it is going to give you the result whatsoever. Even if it is, even it is not true or true, it is going to give you the information. So the information given by ChatGPT needs to be validated, needs to be double verified, because ChatGPT is not referring only to the research papers, but it is also referring to the content which is freely available on web. So this is the reason why ChatGPT is not recommended for your research. It is good for idea generation, good for survey generation and questionnaire, but not for your research methodology, not for your not for your literature review, because it is not only referring to the research paper, but it is also referring to the uh, other information available on web which might not be true. Then comes perplexity. This is the second tool that I'm going to talk about. Perplexity is another tool that can be used for the research, because the benefit of the perplexity is that it is backed by, it is supported by the research papers. It refers to the information that is published in one or the other research paper. I'll tell you how. So for that, I'll be sharing my entire screen and then log into my account and show how the things can be done. I hope my entire screen is visible to everyone. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, fine. So I'll be opening my Google. So I am opening my Perplexity account. Can you see I have logged into my Perplexity account. You can create your Perplexity account using your Google only. Google account that you already have. Can you see a option that is set sources for search? It is visible. It is kind of globe over here in the Perplexity account. You just need to click over here, and now you'll be able to see that it has been set to web. I will turn it off. I'm not going to search my research article on the entire web, but I only want to search my research article on the academic portals. It is only going to search in the academic papers which are there on internet. It is not going to search any irrelevant thing on the web. So I'm turning it on. I hope it is visible. Okay. So I can you see the symbol from the web has now changed into the scholarly symbol. So if I have to search for the articles, give me the uh, I'll give my prompt over here. Give me the research findings about routing protocols in vehicular ad hoc networks, let's say. Right? So this is my prompt that I have given to my Perplexity. Now you see that it is only going to give the research findings about this topic backed by papers only. No, it is not going to check any irrelevant information on web. It is only going to refer to the papers. You can see it has given me the research findings of various research protocols, routing protocols, AODV, DSR, and if you see on the right side of each thing that is mentioned, it has given me the journal paper also. If I click over here, if I click over here, you will be able to find the paper which it has referred to while giving the findings. तो यहाँ पर जो papers आए हैं, they are backed by research. If I talk about this paper, it at this point DSDV protocol findings have been given by Perplexity on the basis of two papers available on IEEE. Then if I talk about DSR findings have been given by the paper available on IEEE only. Then if I talk about AODV, it has been given by two sources are there. One for the journal and another is e-journal. If I click on this, I'll be able to see the resource as well. You can see. You can see this paper was referred to find the findings that is mentioned over here. If I talk about this, key challenges and research directions in this domain, every every result, every line given in my result is backed by a research paper. It has been referred from a particular research paper. So this is how Perplexity is helping me to do my research, which is relevant. It is not giving me anything which is available freely on web, but it is referring to the scholarly articles. It is referring to the research articles or research papers only. So if I talk about, see, I am getting an option to compare also. So if I want to compare, I click on compare. So it has given me the comparison of the two research, two findings it has done for me. This is first one, this is the second one. So it found two types of responses for me. I hope it is clear to everyone. So this is how the Perplexity can be made to you do research for us, to do the research finding for us. If you want the papers, open access paper, I hope you understand what are open access papers. Open access papers are freely available, they can be downloadable. If I have to change my prompt, I will change my prompt as over here. See, it has also given me the related questions to my query. I can ask few other questions as well. If I have to see how the urban and highway scenarios are behaving in routing process, so I can do the related searches as well. And now over here I am writing my next prompt. Give me the research papers, open assess research papers on the said domain. So if I am, see, now it is giving me the open access papers for which the PDF is freely downloadable. If I talk about this, I go to this paper, I can freely download this paper. The PDF of this paper is available directly. So this is how Perplexity can be used in our research. I am moving back to my PPT now. So this is what I wanted to tell, that for idea generation, always choose to use ChatGPT. Perplexity can be used only for the research findings or for generation of research content. And you just need to change the source from web to the research articles. The next topic of AI tool is SciSpace. Very powerful tool of AI that can be used in research. I'll show you how we can do that. I'm going back to my SciSpace account. Before that, I will mention the few, I would like to mention the few things about SciSpace. So SciSpace was formerly known as typeset.io. Either you go to typeset.io or you go to SciSpace. It is one and the same thing. It is an AI powered research assistant for researchers. It will help you to read the content. It will help you to understand the content, write the research papers more effectively. Also, you can upload a paper and search for the related papers, get explanation for the papers of the complex terms or concepts being mentioned in the paper. If you don't understand a particular diagram in a paper, so it will help you to understand that. It will help you to summarize that diagram for you, right? So and it also helps in citation management, literature review, and paper formatting. So these are the things that you can do on SciSpace. And let me go back to my web browser. One more thing that I would like to mention, the same thing that I talked about is SciSpace, that you can get the explanation to the complex things. The same thing can be done by Perplexity as well. Let's say I have a paper. I'll show it to you. Okay, I have this paper. This is a random paper and I want to understand this figure. I want to understand this figure too. This is a complex figure and I don't understand what is all about. What I can do is I will go to my Perplexity account. Over here I will attach this file I go to attach local files. Then in the papers, I'll select that paper and I'll mention in my tool, help me to understand the figure 2 in attached paper. So you will see that how beautifully, how detailed it explains me this figure. So it says that it is a figure. Uh, it represents the classification of key technologies in the recommender system. So it says that structure of the figure 2 is divided into 5 principal groups, and these are the functionality of these groups. Then details have been given, examples have been given. It has summarized the table for me. So this is how beautifully the AI is helping me to understand the figure. So I will show back to you the image. There were 5 sections that this figure was having. So it has explained me these 5 blocks, and it has given the explanation of each and everything very beautifully. So this is the power of AI tools in research. If you are stuck somewhere, you are not able to understand the concept written in a research paper, you simply give it to Perplexity. It will help you to read, analyze what is written in the paper, right? Okay. So let me go to SciSpace. I was talking about SciSpace. I you just need to go over here, scispace.com, or the other way is typeset.io. You can go and do both ways. So this is, I have created my account at SciSpace. You can see this is my account, and you can see over here AI assistant to automate everyday research tasks. So this is my AI assistant which can do my research task, and most of the things in this is totally free of cost. You need not upgrade to the plan, but some of the things you need to purchase, right? So SciSpace, as I said, is best for literature review. You can see on the left side of my screen, there are certain options available, and I'll show you. This is the home option. This is no. I can add few papers to my library as well. My library will contain all the papers. You can see I have added few papers in my library. So you can add your papers in your library like this. You just need to click upload PDF, and you select a paper and add to your library. Let's say I am adding this paper to my library. It will ask me, I have created various notebooks, or you can say notebook is nothing but a folder. You can add your paper over there. I'll just click upload, and my paper gets uploaded in SciSpace. So it is asking me to buy because I've already added a certain limit of papers in my account. Now these are the options. Next thing is, after library is my notebooks. You can find whatever I have uploaded, the papers that I have uploaded over here. So you can see this is the paper that I have uploaded. Okay, then comes the next thing, very important. This is the new thing that has been added in SciSpace recently, that is agent gallery. There are 200 plus agents for every defined task. For every task there is an agent. If I show you the library of agent, you can see that it is totally showing 200 of 279 agents. So there are total 279 agents available in SciSpace. The agent is for adding citation, then you reference checking, then it can change and polish and make your abstract better. There is a agent for that. The dedicated task is being done by the agent. If I have to, let's say, draft a outline, then I have a different agent. If I have to design, let's say, an image, I have a different agent. There are different agent for each task. You can say, if I have to write an essay, you have a different agent. So each agent, if I talk about this mind map, think visually and write faster. If I click on this, then I can run the task. I can give my prompt over here. I can give my prompt over here, and then I click on run task. It will do the task whichever I have given. So there are agents for each and everything. If you see, plagiarism check is another agent available in SciSpace. You just click over this agent, and then it will do whatever you want to do related to plagiarism check. You just upload your PDF and then click on the run task. So it will work for you. There are numerous of agents for each dedicated task. If I talk about PDF extraction, then I can do that. If I have to do PDF to Excel conversion, if I have to do some time series analysis, everything is doable in this. It is available under the agent gallery. All these tasks options are given in the agent gallery. Then coming to AI Writer, very powerful tool. If I click over here, very powerful option. So if I click on here, start writing, or I can choose a template also. I can write a research proposal. I can write a paragraph. I can write a research paper. I can write a dissertation. I can write thesis. So I simply need to click on choose templates. There are inbuilt templates in this AI tool. If I choose research proposal, I will just need to click start writing, and my research proposal, it will help me to write research proposal. If I have to do a literature review, there is a template for that as well. For writing research abstract, there is a inbuilt template. Thesis you can write, essay you can write. So since my account is a free account, so only 5 templates are available. If you go for the paid account, you will be able to see more options. And going back, these are the templates which I can refer to, or I can simply click the start writing. I can directly go to start writing, or I can choose the template as well. So here is what I can write. I can give my abstract, I can cite it. Just give me a minute, I will open a document for you. That will make my concept more clear for you people. So this is the document I already have. Let's say I have an abstract already written. I already have the abstract. I just open it and copy paste it over here. So let's say I'm copying this and this abstract which I have already prepared for my paper. I copy it, go back to my tool. Over here, I paste it. Over here, I have pasted it. Please don't annotate on the screen, Reema ma'am. Please don't annotate on the screen. Okay. So over here, I will, what you are writing today, it is asking me what I am writing today. I will say that I am writing abstract on, let's say, recommender systems in AI or in Netflix, right? So it will help me to generate my abstract. You can see it has given various sections. It has given the title, it has given the introduction, and it is giving me the suggestion as well. I can accept the suggestion. I'll just click accept suggestion. Then it can help me to write. It has given me various, see, it has written the next thing. I'm just accepting it, and it is along with it, it is giving me the references also. How beautiful it is doing my task. Just click on accept suggestion, read the content. If it is relevant, just click on the accept suggestion. It will write the another thing. You just see. So it is writing. See, it has written the more content. I'm just accepting it, right? So this is now, if I have to go to my another section, this is the introduction section. Another section is importance of recommender system. I just come over here, go to the plus type. See, it has written the importance of it. I just accept it. See, there are, if I click on the plus thing, it will give me the options, whether I want to write a outline, whether I want to write the citations, whether I want to write the introduction, conclusion, write opposing remarks. I want to insert a bullet list, number list, table, column. There are numerous of options. I want to add a horizontal rule. Everything can be done. So types of recommender system, if you see, it is writing for me, right? Since I have a limited access on my account, so that's why. So if I have to refer to this text or I have to cite this text, see, I have selected the text and I want to cite it. I want a reference for this. So can you see the option on the top? It says cite. I click on it, it will give me the related papers for this. You can see there are various paper being shown in the drop down, right? So whatsoever paper I want to add, let's say I want to add this paper which is of Soumya Bansal. I just click on this and it is being added over here. You will see over here it got cited. In the text which I selected, it has got cited, right? So it is helping me to do my citation reference work side by side. If you see at the bottom, since my account is not the paid one, so I am not unable to see the other citations, but yes, the references are getting added in the bottom of my text. In the bottom of my this page, right? And I can change the style as well. You know, there are various references style. There is a APA style, there is IEEE format, there is MLA format. So if you just click over here, see, the various formats are given. I can change my citation according to this, citation style according to this. Let's say I'm searching for IEEE. So just click over here. So I'll get the IEEE over here, just done, and my references have now changed to IEEE. And once my document is ready, I can click over here, export as docs, and my document is ready. So this is the power of AI. This is how you can make use of AI tools in your research. It will help you to in fact, it will help you to do the things in a faster way. One more thing I want to tell, if you want to ask something, let's say you are talking about this thing, recommender system, and you want to ask AI, you just click ask AI and it will give you the information about that thing, right? So this is this is how your AI size space AI tool is helping you out. These, if you see on the top, these are the formatting option. You can bold your text, you can change the paragraph style, you can underline it, you can make it italic, you can add a link. So these are the things that are available in your Microsoft Word. The thing which you need to see is citation, asking the AI to help you write this, right? Now next is we have seen this option of library, agent gallery, then chatting with PDF. It helps you to chat with a particular PDF. I have already told you what is AI Writer. Now going to the chat with PDF option. It helps me to chat with a particular PDF. Let's say I have added this PDF in my account, in my library. So it is helping me to chat with this. See, I have certain set of things already available over here. I can ask the AI to explain the abstract of this paper. I can ask the AI to write, give me the conclusion from this paper. What were the results of this paper? I can see over here. See, I have already told him that explain me the abstract of the paper. So how beautifully it has given me the abstract of this paper. How beautifully it has helped me to understand the paper's abstract. If I say I want conclusion from the paper. What are the conclusions? See, it is scanning that paper. It is helping me to understand what is there in the paper. See, so it has helped me to understand what were the conclusion of this paper, what were the techniques that were being discussed in this paper, performance of the techniques that I have talked about in this paper. It has even given me what accuracies were achieved by the author in this paper, and it is also giving me the suggested questions that I can directly ask the AI. So size space is giving me the option where I can just upload a PDF and ask AI to summarize it, findings from that paper. And in fact, I can take the PDF of this paper as well. I can take the cite option also. If I have to cite it, I can check the citation style and then I can see this is the APA citation style. Also, it is giving me in-text citation. There are two things. One is you are writing the citation in the text where you are referring, and second is the reference section where you are giving the entire link for your paper or entire citation of your paper. So you can copy these directly, or you can even export this citation as bibtex file or as a word file, and you can simply copy it in your paper wherever you are writing. So these are the things that this tool helps us to do. Then literature review. The most important feature of this is literature review. Let's say I am looking for some paper in the domain of uh, um, let's say brain tumor detection using machine learning. This is my domain on which I am writing the paper. I have to do the literature survey. So I am getting top 5 papers, and if I have a paid account I can go up to top 10 papers. So it is giving me the summary, it is giving me the results from top 5 papers, and also it is giving me on the left side of my screen, these are the top 5 papers that it has shown me. And if you see on the right side, top sections, it has given me the paper detail, it has given me where it was being published, on the date where it was being published, and as well as it is giving me the insight of those paper. It has given me the future research options available, what was the future scope of this paper. And also it is asking me to add certain column. Let's say मुझे इन 5 papers के let's say I have to find out the limitation of all the 5 papers. I have to find what were the limitation in these paper. I'll just click on plus, and see, it has built the limitations for me. It has built the another column for me, that is limitations for each and every paper. See, this is the paper and this is the findings. These are the limitations, future research option inside of this paper. I can save, bookmark this paper as well. I can cite this paper. In fact, if I had a paid account, it will give me the podcast of this paper as well. It will translate this paper for me. But since I do not have the paid account, so this feature is limited. And also, while searching the papers, I can see 3 columns have been added. I can add the more columns in my literature survey if I have to see what paper has used which methods or which algorithms. I just click over here. Can you see this method used is being populated over here? It will go through the entire 5 papers and it will give me the summary which methods were used by which paper. So this is getting populated. It takes 1 minute time. So methods have been given for all the 5 papers. Summary is there, finding is there. If I want to see the conclusion, I just go on the top, click on this, click on this. What were the practical implications of the paper? What is the contribution of the paper? What was the literature survey? What were the introduction, results, abstract? It can do n number of tasks for me. It can help me to understand the paper findings very effectively and efficiently. Otherwise, what was the process? We always searched a paper when we were doing the manual research, not using AI tool for our research. Then what we were doing, we were reading the paper manually, understanding it, writing down the findings, writing down what was being used in this paper, what were the results, what were the parameters. All these things have been done in seconds for you by this app, amazing tool, that is SciSpace. Then you must be thinking, what is TLDR? TLDR is too long, did not read. It means it will summarize the entire paper. If I add this column, it will, so it is again asking me to buy, but TLDR is nothing but the summary of the entire paper. So these are the options that are available. Then again, I can only ask for those paper whose PDF is available, or you can say the papers which are freely downloadable. If I check box, I do the check box, then it will give me the top 5 papers for which the PDF is available. Then I can click on open access also, and I can check the top papers. It will find the top papers for me. Then there are more filters. I can apply filter on the year. If I have to uh, select the paper from last 3 years only, then I will check this. So it will give me the result of only last 3 year papers, and I can select the type publication type. I want to see the journal article. I want to go through the book chapter. I want a book on that, patents, proceedings. So I can, if I select only journal article, it will show me the result of journal article. And let's say I want to see only last 3 years articles. So I have chosen last 3 years. Then it gives me what type of journal, which journal you want, nature journal you want, quarterly journal of economics. So I can select that as well. Or I have the option to include the keywords. What keywords should be there in my paper and what keywords should not be there in my paper. So I want to exclude those papers having the keywords which I have mentioned over here, and I want to include those paper having the keywords mentioned over here. So you see how good it is, how many options it is offering to us just in the literature survey. I just click apply and the search gets applied, search criteria filter gets applied. It will be only showing me the last 3 year paper with top journals and not the book chapters or the patent. So the limit has been reduced since my search was the detailed one. The options I gave was a detailed one, so it is giving me the papers according to what I have selected. So we have seen the literature review part of this. Then AI writer tool I have already talked about. Find topics, it helped me to find topics as well. It, you, whatever you give, it will give you the related topics. Let's say recommender system in Netflix. So it is finding the topics, it is finding the relevant papers, then it is referring to the external sources also, and then it will be preparing the final result for me. So it has come to these topics. It says that recommender system is doing collaborative filtering, content based filtering, hybrid recommender systems are there, deep learning based recommender systems are there, matrix factorization. So it has given me n number of options that I asked for. See, and the content, you can see it is referring to the paper also. It has given me the entire paper. You can see this reference has also been given. If it is talking about this thing, it has a related, it has referred to three related sources. If it is giving me this information, it has three sources, and you can see that it has given me the reference as well, right? I'll show it to you. And this thing where the papers are not supported, it is given that this information has been generated by size space model. This information is not referred in any paper. So this has been given by size space. Right. Then another important option available in this tool is paraphraser. You know that what is paraphraser? You know that paraphraser is just changing the structure of the sentence so that the meaning is not changed. Let's say it has given a sample text. I will take my text. I delete this and I go to my abstract, the abstract which I have written. This is my abstract. I just copy it and then I paste it over here. So I have pasted my abstract. See, this is my abstract which I have written. I go to paraphrase and it is going to beautifully paraphrase my text. You can see on the right side of the screen, it is getting generated. Also, I can set the length. I need the standard size. I need to elongate the abstract. I need to shorten my abstract. What is the variation? Whether I want medium changes in my text, whether I want less changes in my text, whether I want the text to be entirely changed, which tone I want to use, whether I want to use academic tone, means it is a technical one, whether I want to use a fluency, whether I want to keep the tone creative, formal, and there are many more options. I want to be friendly in my writing tone. I want to be bold, persuasive, informal, confident. So there are various tones in which you can ask the AI to write the content for you. So it is still generating the text. Okay, it has generated. This is the previous text. This is the previous one. So this is the one which is being generated for me. I will just delete it again and rephrase it for you. I can increase the length of the text. I can change the variation, size, everything can be doable. So you see the text has been regenerated, paraphrased, and it has been done for me in few seconds. Earlier when we used to do it manually, it was a tedious task. We need to rethink, we need to rewrite in our own words, which has been done beautifully by this SciSpace AI tool. Right now, going to the next option, citation generator. Citation generator, it has, it, as I said, it helps me to generate this citation. This is, I'll just move to see, I want to generate a citation for a journal article, conference proceeding, book, web page, book chapter, patent, or other options. See, what I need to do is I just need to give the URL or the title of the paper. Let's say I was talking about recommender system. Let's say I write over here recommender system. So you will see all the related papers related to recommender system. These are the papers. I just click on any of the paper. Let's say I select this 2023 paper, this paper, hospital recommender system. So I have selected this and see, it has generated the information for me. The name of the title is this, journal author is this, volume this, issue this, DOI this, and it has given me on the right side it has given me the citation. As I said, I can download from here, I can copy it, the in-text citation as well as the main citation. Also, I can change the citation style from here. Also, I can select the citation style, or on the top of this I can do the citation style. I just click over here. It has more than 2000 styles available. I just need to choose the style. If I choose MLA, let's say I'm doing so this is the citation style that I have selected, so it will help me. So it's searching IEEE. I selected the style and the citation got changed. So these are the main citations that I have got generated through my this portal. I hope you people are there with me. Okay, going forward, the next option is extract data. You can extract data from a paper. You have AI detector also tool available over here. You just create an account on SciSpace. You will find numerous of options that are available over here, be it your saving your papers, be it your generating images from the paper, chatting with the particular PDF. If you have doubt in a particular paper, you just upload that paper. This SciSpace will help you to understand the concepts in the paper, find out the research gaps, what were the outcomes, what was the conclusion, everything. You can find the literature review, it can write for you, it can help you find topics, it is able to give you citations, and many more options are there. Going back to my PPT now, this is all about SciSpace. Then is the next tool. I'll just open my SciSpace we have talked about. Then comes the PaperPal. PaperPal is another research tool, very helpful tool that you can use. The only difference between SciSpace and PaperPal is, I will first tell you what does the PaperPal do, and then we will see the difference between these two tools. PaperPal is, again, it helps you to generate the grammar, it helps you to check the language, it helps you to write the academic tone for your research articles. It enhances the readability, and also it keeps the scholarly tone. It is not more formal tone, and then it helps you to give you the content which is plagiarism free. Also, the best feature of PaperPal, which is awesome, is it helps you to give the pre-submission checks. It helps you to check whether the paper is as per what guidelines have been given by journal. It checks, and then it has a pre-submitted formats available in that particular portal. It just maps your paper with that and gives you what is missing in your paper, where you need to improve. You need to improve on literature survey, you need to improve on abstract. Your abstract is too small, too large, or you are lagging in your conclusion. The research are not research results are not that good. Everything it will give you, and it will in fact update your paper according to what are the limitations in your paper. I'll show it to you how we can do it. And definitely it is going to save my time. It is saving my time by doing the things in minutes, rather than taking uh, hours to do the things. So let's see the let's see the difference between the paper pal and size space. We talked about two things, two, you can say, two tools that we have talked about. One is size space and paper pal. The comparison between these two tools is, the purpose of size space is just for reading, understanding a paper, exploring the research papers, exploring the findings of the research paper, whereas the purpose of paper pal is, it is a tool for improving and refining research writing. These are the two different, you can say, the AI tools. One focuses more on literature review, the other one focuses more on improving the writing part of your paper. Then is key function of both the tools is, size space mainly explains and summarizes the research content, whereas paper pal, it edits, enhances your manuscript, it enhances your written paper, it checks the quality of the paper and enhances as per the requirement of the journal. Then comes the AI capabilities of both the tools. SciSpace provide answers to your questions, summarizes the concepts, and PaperPal helps you to check the grammar of your text, clarity of your text, what is the tone of your text, whether your paper written is technically accurate or not. And the SciSpace is ideal for research, analyzing, reviewing the literature, whereas PaperPal is more ideal for writing and submitting the research paper. The benefit of SciSpace, it helps you to understand the complex research papers, whereas PaperPal helps you to save time in editing and preparing the manuscripts. So let's see how the PaperPal works. Going back to my PaperPal account, the PaperPal account can be created at free. You just need to link it with your Google account, sign up with your Google. So this is what I have done. I am signing it with my Google account. So this is my login page. This is the PaperPal login page. See, I said PaperPal focuses more on writing, not on analyzing the papers. So that is why you can find MS Word add-on. You just need to install this, you can say, plugin in your MS Word. So your PaperPal can be linked with your MS Word. Whatever you have written over here, it will be imported in your MS Word, and whatever changes you are doing, it will be directly done with the PaperPal account only. So you can install the Word document, or you can install the plugin for the Word document, or you can create a new web document over here only. So I just need to click over here. I'm clicking on the new web document. So this is a web document where I'll start writing my research paper. See, this is where I can write. Okay, now I already have my abstract written. Right, this is the abstract which I have already written. Let's say I want to see, the moment I pasted my abstract over here on the right side, see, something in red color shows 21. 21 are the suggestions given by PaperPal that there are some problems with my, you can say, some things need to be rephrased, some prepositions are wrong, some grammars are wrong, some nouns are wrong, punctuation might be wrong, vocabulary might be wrong. So if I click on view, So it has given me the option where my paper is lagging, yeah, where my abstract is lagging. It says 8 grammar mistakes are there, 8 readability mistakes are there, then 2 style mechanics and style mistakes are there, and 3 vocabulary issues have been found. And it is correcting all this. It is just asking me to accept all the changes. It has done the changes for me, and it is just accepting me, asking me to accept all the changes, or I can reject all the changes, right? So this is the best thing. It is helping you to write. It is helping you to write the quality work, which is good at grammar, reading part, vocabulary is good, right? So this is first thing, first feature of paper pal. Now let's see, I have to cite this particular text. I have to cite this text. I go to, please do not write, please don't annotate on the screen. I need to erase it again and again. Okay. So this is inside, let's say this is a text which I want to cite. I click on research cite, and this is the text I want to cite. See, the selected text is appearing on the right side. So it is helping me to find out the best citation for the text that I have selected. So it is still searching. So it will help me to cite whatever text I have selected. Let me go back over here. Let's say I have to I have to cite this text. I go to cite. Let's say I have to cite a particular text. So it is searching across journal article, and it will give me the response. It might take some time, it's a bit slow. And going to the next thing, rewrite, we have already discussed. It helped us to rewrite. If I just click rewrite, the selected text would be rewritten, right? It is asking me whether I want to rewrite. Option is having further things. I want to paraphrase my text. I want to improve the fluency of my text. I want to make the selected text more academic, simplify it, trim it, change the tone of the text. I want to find the synonyms of the text. So these are the options available in this. If I say make it more academic, it has changed my text to more academic. Then there are certain templates available over here, whether I am writing a manuscript or email or emailing the journals, and outlines also. If I have to create an outline for my document, so I can simply click on outline. So it will write the outline for my document, right? Then is the best thing that I was talking about, that is checks. It helps me to check the content is as per the journal standards or not. And write feature is, see, it is giving me the ideas that how I can write. How would you like to continue? You want to keep writing, you want me to explain this, you want to expand this. So these are the options available. Let's go to checks. So under the checks, it is asking me 2 to 3 options are there, whether I want to go for plagiarism check, whether I want to go for journal submission check, whether I want to check what is the AI review, or I want some human expert services. These are the paid services, right? So I was talking about second option. And that is journal submission check. You can click on this, and you just upload the paper which you have curated, which you have prepared, and before submitting it to the journal, you can upload your manuscript, and it will give you the entire thing, where your paper is lagging, what you need to improve, what needs to be shortened, what needs to be lengthened. Everything would be given by this. And definitely it takes some time. It takes 3 to 4 minutes. And just to show you how the things would be shown by doing this option, I have taken the screenshot. I'll show you. Right. So this is this is how it will show. You can see this is the paper pal link only on the top. I have uploaded a paper in afternoon and I found that these were the issues with my paper. See, it takes some time, that is why I'm not doing it online. But yes, I have the things ready for you, how the things would look like. This is how it will look. It says abstract length of my paper is good, but my paper length is very short. Title is length is good. No excessive use of branding found. I am not branding anything. No older references found. Obsolete references were not found in my paper. There are no citation in the abstract. I have not cited the abstract. Reference number of references is good. References with no citation is missing. I need to see the figure legends are in order. Sometimes in your paper you write the first figure as 2 and the next figure as 1. So the if the order is wrong, it will give me the error over here. Figures and tables with no citation, no, it's not there, and author information is missing. So see, it has analyzed my paper as a human being. Every time when you write a paper, before you submit it to journal, this is the best thing that you should do. You get your paper evaluated, you get your paper checked through this AI tool. It will give you where your paper is lagging and where you need to improve. This was a paper which I got checked. This was a paper of my student and I got my student paper checked like this. I'll show you the entire thing, how I have prepared a screen video also. This is how it will show the structure of the paper. See, you can see the structure also. It is commenting on the structure of the paper. Manuscript is following the structure. Abstract is not structured. No inappropriate. If you have written some inappropriate language in your paper, then it will show that error as well. And if you see over here, it has done the changes in your paper, but it is asking for the paid account to download the paper. You will be able to download the paper also, which it has done. I'll show you this. It is showing download the edited file. So it has edited the file, but it is asking some amount for it. So I hope it is clear to you. Moving back to my PPT. So there's a comparison. I have talked about PaperPal and SciSpace. SciSpace and PaperPal are done. Elicit is another research tool, and it again helps you to automate the literature review. It helps you to summarize the key informations. It helps you to find the methods and the result from the multiple papers in a single go. It gives the research. It has already built in the smart research questions. You just need to click on the question and get the answer to your queries. It helps you to summarize the tables. It helps you to find research directions. Definitely आपको पता चलेगा कि आपको किस research direction में जाना है, whether you have to include a paper, whether you have to exclude a paper. Definitely it is time efficient and it speed ups the research planning and writing part. Let's see this tool as well. So this is alicit.com. Again, you can create an account link with your Google account. Over here, you can ask a research question to generate the research report. It helps you to find the paper, it helps you to write the report, and it also helps you to do the systematic review. I hope everyone knows what the systematic review is. It considers the uh, exhaustive review of various papers. So for this, I need to go to upgrade my pro account, but research report and finding paper is totally free of cost. Let's say again, I say vehicular ad hoc networks, right? So it is helping me to find more related questions to this routing protocols. Let's say I search this. So it is asking me what kind of answer do you need? You want top 50, or these are the things, plus will be definitely for uh, the paid account. So I am clicking on generate the report. So it has started generating my report. It is gathering the sources, then it has the step is done, then it will screen the resources, extract the data from the resources, and then it will generate the summarizing the findings and generate the report. See, it is working on this. It has already gathered the resources for me. It is writing the research report for me on the above topic, that is vehicular ad hoc networks routing protocol. So the things are being done. It will take, it is saying that 3 minutes are estimated. So I'll just brief you that it will first gather the records, sources, then extract the information. See this. It has added the column, what was the publication quality, what protocol, routing protocol was included, what routing protocol was not included. Then it has given me the details about my topic, vehicular context, specificity. So it is giving me the details. You can see it is populating the data. You can just, you just explore these things, you will get to know how to use this AI tool, right? So moving on to the next tool, Rightful, very important tool, and as the name suggests, Rightful is something that helps you in writing. The main thing of the Rightful, the main important feature of Rightful is that it helps you to decide the title for your research. It helps you to write the abstract for your research. It gives you the feedback on grammar, tone, structure. It helps you to paraphrase your text, rewrite your text, and definitely it improves the readability and vocabulary of your text, right? Let's see how the Rightful works. This has done, it has given me the definition of routing protocols, what were the protocol recent extractions were being done on this, what are the performance metrics, test scenarios where the protocol has been used, whether it has been used in a dense environment or the sparse environment, what simulation tools were being used. You can see it has given me comparative results, what is the packet delivery ratio, end to end delay. It has done, you can see the detailed analysis has been done for you by this tool. So this is how the AI tool is helping you to do your research in minutes. So I'm closing this, it's already done. Moving on to Rightful tool, rightful.ai. So this is the first link, rightful.com, and this you just need to log into it by, I have created my account over here. You just click login over here. It's okay. So this is the home page which shows how Rightful can be used. It can be integrated for Overleaf. You write in Overleaf. Overleaf is one of the tool that you can use for writing your research paper. Basically, it is the online version of LaTeX. And then is Rightful for Word. You can have the, you can say, plugin for your Word also. Then it can, we are going to use Rightful online. We are going to use it online on this web page only. So it helps me, as I said, this tool helps me to generate the title, this tool helps me to generate the abstract, it helps me to paraphrase my text, it helps me to make my text more academic. So this is the academizer option. Then these are the things I talked about. You have option to write for Word. Rightful is plugin is available in Word and in Overleaf, and this is Academic Writing Lab. So let's see the title generation option. It helps you to generate the title. The title generation option is on the left side also and is appearing over here. So I click on the title generation. It is asking me for the abstract. Based on my abstract, it will give me the title suggestion. So I just copy the text. This is my abstract. I just copy it and paste it over here. And based on my abstract, I click on generate title. It will help me to generate the title for the abstract that I have written. So you can see on the right side, it says the title has been generated and the abstract was based on quantum computing. So it gives the title as Quantum Algorithms in AI from Computational to Machine Learning. This is the text, this is the title that it has given to me based on the abstract that I have submitted. Then comes the next thing, that is abstract generator. Let's say I am stuck somewhere in writing the abstract. I have written the entire paper, but I'm unable to write the abstract. I want this tool, AI tool, to shorten the abstract for me, to write the abstract from me from the given paper. So for that, I will just open that paper. Let's say this is my chapter, this is book chapter. This is not written completely, but yes, this is my book chapter. And I want to write what? I want to write the abstract based on my chapter. So I just added my entire content of the chapter over here, and I asked my rightful to write abstract for me. Let's say what it does. So it is abstract, generating the abstract for me. So on the right side, it has generated the abstract for me. I can just copy it and paste it in my document, and I'm done. Similarly, I can paraphrase the content, I can academize my content, and these are the options available in Writeful. Writeful has very limited options, but yes, for generating the title and abstract, it is the best thing that you can use. Going back to my PPT. Then comes Bitmaps, Connected Papers, Research Rabbit, and these are the tools that help you to see how many papers are linked with the paper that you are choosing as your base paper. So these gives you the relationship among the different papers. Let's see the connected papers first. I go to connected papers. Again, you can log in with your Google account. So it helps you to visualize your paper. So this is, let's say I want to search a particular paper. Either I can give the keyword for searching or paper title or DOI of the paper. So let's see some paper. Let's say this is one of the paper. This is Science Direct paper, and I am copying the DOI from here. So I have copied the DOI of this paper. I paste it over here, and it is the same paper which I have opened in the second tab, unveiling the latest trend. So can you see this paper? Can you see the graph being generated? And the darker node is my paper, that is unveiling the latest trend and advancements in machine learning. Can you see this is little bit, you can say, outline, having the outline in purple color? So this is my paper, this is base paper, and I'm finding the related paper to this paper. And when I hover over a particular paper, let's say I bring my mouse over this node, so on the right side, the connected paper is being open, and I can see that who was the author, what was the number of citation, what was, see, Google, I can go to the paper also. I can open it in Semantic Scholar. I can go for the publisher page. I can open it in Google Scholar. Even I can save this paper, right? So if, and the list of all those paper which are connected are on the left side also. Whenever I hover over a particular paper, it shows me the year of publication, where it was being published, and its summary as well. I click on this, it is showing me the summary of this paper, what was being discussed in this. So these are the connected paper. This is how it shows the map of paper, graph of paper. And let's say I am searching, I am looking for the further connected papers of this particular paper, right? I click on that node. So this is, let's say, this paper, expert system for personalizing. So I click on this paper. Now the related paper to this can also be found. So I can click on the related papers. So these are the related papers which have been found for this. So this is how you can, I'll just show it to you. let's say this is a paper, this is a paper that I want to refer to further. I have found a paper which is related to my paper and I want to see the further related papers. So I will just click on the open graph. Now this paper would be, it is, the server is busy, so it is waiting. So the graphs are being prepared for now. Which paper? The second paper which I was searching for. So there was a base paper which was linked with the paper X. I clicked on paper X and found further related paper. This is how you can do it. This is how the connected papers help you to do. Then coming to the next option, that is the next tool is lit maps. So I'll show it to you. Lit map. See, there are certain, you can say, the limitations of connected paper. It is not that good as we saw SciSpace was. SciSpace was giving me the summary. It was finding the limitations. It was finding me the parameters. It was giving me the result. It was summarizing. Everything was being done. But the connected paper only show the related paper. That's it. It shows the map of the paper. Same happens with lit maps also. Litmap is a literature review tool that helps you to do the literature survey, and it helps you how to understand how the papers are linked. I'll show you. So the, you can say, the functionality of these tools is limited. So again, it is saying that discover the world of literature, scientific literature. It is asking me for the DOI of the paper. So I have entered the DOI and it is again finding the same paper, unveiling the latest trend. So I open this. Now lit map will give me the, see, you can see it is generating the related papers with this. So this was a paper and these are the interlinked paper, and you can see on the middle of this all these papers, related papers, are shown, and I can add these paper to my lit maps. Under my untitled lit map I can add the papers over here, and I can see what were the citations of these paper. I can see what are the references of these paper. इस particular paper में कितनी references हैं और कितने लोगों ने इसे cite किया है. तो these are the things which are visible directly to me, right? If I talk about this, this particular paper of 2021, it has 31 references and it has been cited by 26 people. So this is how it is helping me to decide that this is the best paper I should go for. See, this is the high impact paper with 188 citation. So it is more you can say good for me to include this paper in my research literature survey. So this is how lit maps work. Then coming to the third option, that is research rabbit. I'll show you the research rabbit as well. Research rabbit is again the same thing. It helps you to visualize the paper connectivity. I am opening the research rabbits research. So this is the research rabbit tool. I just click on jump in. So it is asking me again the DOI. I have already copied the name of my paper. So this is giving me, yes, this is my paper, and it is telling me, see, on the bottom corner, it is saying there are 359 related papers to this article, and this paper, this particular paper which I have just opened, unveiling the latest trend, was cited by 8 people, and this paper has itself 35 references. So this is how research rabbit works. If I click on similar 359 papers, it will show me all those similar 359. So it is now working on the 359 repository, and you can see this circles are the papers, and you can see the bottom one, this is the seed paper. This is the seed paper, means this is the base paper, unveiling content, unveiling the ML techniques. So this is the paper, this is my base paper, which for which I am looking for the connection with the other papers. So if I select on this, it will show me the you can say the statistics for this paper, that similar 1.2k papers are there available, and it is being updated. It has been cited by 584 people and zero references. It will probably get updated sooner. So this is how Research Rabbit works. Now, coming to the next, yes, there is one more tool that is left, that is Borium. This is amazing tool. I'll show you Borium as well. So you click over here, you create your account using the Google. So over here you can see, over here you can select the source. Click on source. It will ask you from which discipline you are. You are from sciences, you are from engineering and technology, so I click on engineering and technology. Then there is one side draw option also. It helps you to draw the images. I go to side draw and I say, please draw the flow chart for vehicular ad hoc network or recommender system, let's say. So this is my prompt to Sai draw. This is one of the tool available under Borium. So it is generating the image. It will draw the flow chart for me for the recommender system. Let's take, it will take some time. Let's wait for it to draw the image. So this is one of the option available. Then there is an option to see the literature survey, do the literature comparison as well. I'll show you how you can do that.
Sorry
So
to
see
interrupt, ma'am.
how beautifully it has drawn the flow chart for me, right? Now I go to new chat and I can give, let's say, paper on recommender.
Sorry to interrupt, ma'am. Our next speaker is also joined.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay, I'm just concluding, ma'am.
No,
I'm
no,
just
but
concluding.
I'm really enjoying. Dr. Nikita, please continue.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. So I'm about to conclude, sir. Sorry, I'm taking much time. So this is my prompt recommender system in, let's say, using machine learning. So this is how it will search various paper for me. See, it is searching 170 million paper. It is, these are the keywords it is searching, recommender system and machine learning, and it is give analyzing me the resources. It will give the response in few seconds. We just need to wait, and it will also give you the author details. See, these are the authors that are available. If they have created the account on this Moriums, they will be able to, you can even connect with them. So this is what it has find out. These are the key approaches of machine learning and recommender system. And on the side, on the right side, you will see these are the papers that it has referred to while giving you this analysis. It has referred to these papers, how beautifully it has done the task of literature survey in few seconds for you. You can filter out the papers. And one more thing over here, it has one option that is to take the notes from a paper. I'll just show it to you. Let's say this is my paper. See, I can cite this paper, I can further share this paper, and there, yes, I can talk with this paper also. Lit talk is there. I can analyze, summarize this paper. I can find the exact findings of this paper. What were the research methods being used? Everything can be done. So this is summarizing the paper for me. That the paper name is Recommender System Using Machine Learning. So it will summarize for me over here. So this paper has been summarized by you in few seconds. So this is what I wanted to discuss about. We have talked about various tools. To start with, we started with ChatGPT, then Perplexity, then SciSpace. We talked about. PaperPal is for writing. SciSpace is more for literature review. Then Elicit is there. Then we talked about Writeful for generating the title for your research, for generating the abstract for your research. Then we talked about Litmaps, Connected Paper, Research Rabbit, Borium, and many more tools are there. So with this, I conclude my session. I hope you people liked it. And if you have any queries, you can ask me. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. There are some questions on the chat as well. If there are
I,
any
I'll,
tools to
I'll just,
remove AI content, yeah.
I'll just go through it, ma'am.
The house is now open for questions. I invite our participants to share their queries or reflections with the speaker. Even a small question can spark valuable learning for everyone here. You can always raise your hand. There are also questions on the chat.
Yes, there is one question. Is there any tool to remove AI content? Yes, there are tools, but it is always prefer that you take the help from AI, but verify before using that content in your research paper. There is a tool, Steel Writer, that can help you to rephrase your content. It will help you to remove the AI content from the given whatever you have given to this tool. But it is always recommended that you write the content, get it generated from AI, verify it, paraphrase it, and then utilize in your research paper. Otherwise, your paper may get the trapped in AI plagiarism. So it is always good to paraphrase it, then manually verify it, and then go for adding that content in your paper. But as far as the tools are concerned, PaperPal has been found with giving lesser AI plagiarism. If you are generating a content from PaperPal, there are least chances that your content will get detected for AI plagiarism. Any idea about monthly subscription? Yes, few platform charge around 2000 per month, and it varies. It varies. You may get some discounts also these days. Some platforms are giving discounts, so you can go for those. But if you have to go for buying a particular platform, I would only suggest go for either SciSpace or PaperPal, because these are the two. PaperPal helps you in writing the content and SciSpace helps you in analyzing the content. So go for any of these two, but I would never suggest you go for Research Rabbit or Connected Papers or Lit Maps for subscription, because SciSpace is far better than those. Then any AI tool free not come in plagiarism? I have already answered this query that PaperPal is the best one, but it is always recommended that you do not completely rely on AI content. Try to paraphrase, rephrase, change the tone of the content
But
and
how
the
do you
erosion
make
of.
sure? Hello?
Yes,
How
sir.
do you make sure that your data is not gone to them?
See, there are various tools that check the originality of your content. Like Turnitin is the best one. Turnitin has come up with now new feature. It is detecting the AI also. So
No,
Turnitin,
no,
you cannot fool
basically,
Turnitin.
no, but your idea of doing a search on a particular topic, that is gone. That becomes common to all before it
Uh,
is got published.
you need to do the you can say extensive literature survey. You need to do various, you need to refer to various papers, various journals. Then only you can conclude that this thing has not been done yet. This is the novelty that I can bring.
So
And
you have a content which is unique,
hmm.
but that if you put it on the internet, that is gone.
Actually,
You will
that
learn,
is
you
why
will
go
learn
for
that also.
Turnitin. That is why go for Turnitin. Turnitin never saves your idea or your content to any repository. There is an option in Turnitin that you can turn off the repository. Then your content is your own. But if you go on the free tool, there are various free tools for plagiarism check. If you are checking the originality of your content on free tools,
No,
definitely your
checking
content is
originality,
gone.
no, checking originality is not matter. The matter is that your content which you are trying to research on, that is being taken over them. That they will take over. Then somebody
Then
else will make a research on it
that
and
I
publish
would
that
say
paper.
it comes under research ethics. Let's say if your
No,
content is being copied or being compromised by someone, then definitely I would say it comes under research ethics. Everyone has to follow that before if I'm including a content written by you in my paper, without citing it, without giving, you can say, reward to it, then it is against the research ethics.
Good evening, Dr. Nikita. I'm Dr. Bharti from Purnima University. Can I ask you a question, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you talked about Boreum. It
Hmm.
helps in creating flowchart. So, can you suggest a tool which can create the skyscapes? Can help you identify research gap. So, is there any kind of AI tool available which helps you to extract a flowchart from that information?
You are
Conceptual
saying
flowchart.
that you have a research paper with you which has a flow chart.
No.
And
I'm saying, is there any tool, AI tool available, which can suggest a flow chart based on some theory?
see, human intervention is always required. You
Required.
can give the prompt to various tools are there that can draw the
Yes,
flow charts
ma'am.
for you. There are AI
Ma'am,
tools. But
can I answer this question of Bharti ma'am?
yes, sure, ma'am.
I have used a tool. There is a tool called Napkin AI. So you
Nap-
can use it.
Okay.
And what about the I would say, what about the originality of the content generated? We need to verify it.
Conceptual framework.
Ma'am was asking like any AI tool which can generate maps based on the content given. So Napkin AI is a very good tool which can generate maps and mind maps also.
Mind maps
So
also is there. Napkin AI I have used once, though it is good one to generate the images and the flowchart. But again, verify it before putting it in your any official document.
Okay.
ma'am, you suggested one tool to check with AI content removal. What is that tool, ma'am? Can you please name
Stealth
it?
writer. It's a stealth writer. I'm writing in the
Ma'am, can
chat.
you write in the
Just
chat
writing.
box?
Huh.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, stealth writer is a good one.
Yes. And in fact, the content which is written or paraphrased through this, it is not
Detective
getting
turn it
detected
cannot.
by.
Huh.
It's a good one.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot, Dr. Nikita. And
Thank you so
thank
much.
you who suggested me Napkin AI. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am. Dr. Nikita, ma'am.
Hanji, Hanji.
Yes, ma'am. I want to ask a question, ma'am. And you explained very well this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
And
much,
ma'am, my
ma'am.
question is, if I have 20 papers or 30 papers literature review, and I want this literature in a cluster via, you said that in a connected paper, when we enter any base paper, and it will show a cluster of related papers. So but we want to just we have 20 or 30 papers, and I want only this cluster. So is it possible in connected paper AI?
And it's always better, ma'am. Don't go for connected papers. You either go for size space, upload all those paper which you already have, these 20-30 papers which you are talking about. Put these papers in your library, you put the PDF of these papers, and then import these paper in the comparison while doing it through size space, not through connected paper. It is not recommended. Go for the size space because it will help you to analyze the findings and everything in. You can add those paper in your library. And secondly, you must have heard about Zotero is one of the tool for reference management. You can import those, add those paper in Zotero and import those in your size space.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. One person has suggested notebook LM. This is one another tool being given by Vandana ji. So thank you for your input, and definitely we will try the, since this is a bigger domain. Every other day we are coming up with a new tool in the market, so we should keep exploring. And these are the standard ones. Yes, the market is exploring beyond limits. So every day there is a new AI tool. We should keep exploring it.
Wow, that was a good addition to the list of tools.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you to all the participants for your active involvement. Your enthusiasm truly made this online session engaging and interactive. A heartfelt thank you to you, ma'am, Dr. Nitika Kapoor, for such
Thank you, ma'am.
enlightening
It
session.
was wonderful interacting with such a good audience, And I would rather appreciate their patience, how patiently they have listened to me, and that's really appreciable. Thank you.
As a token of gratitude and appreciation, we would like to present you this virtual memento, ma'am. Please accept.
Thank you so much for this wonderful gesture, ma'am. Definitely, I'll take the screenshot and keep it with me.
Sure.
Thank you.
I would request all the participants to please open the video for a group picture.
Thank you,
All
Dr.
right.
Nitika Kapoor. This is Dr. Maninder
Thank you.
this side. And
Thank you,
thanks
ma'am.
a lot for all your informative session. Definitely, I hope that the participants on this platform benefit from this, what all you have shared. And we have taken, and everybody has rather taken the notes. And I would also remind everyone that if anybody is missing any part of it, we are just also posting the YouTube recordings very soon. So if there are too many tools being talked about and to be explored, and so there's no need to be getting panic about it. And my team will definitely be connecting. Dr. Ekta is working on that, and she will be putting up the everyday recordings will be there and available for everyone. So all the best, and hope that many more researchers are coming up with many more initiatives and effective things. And thanks a lot, Dr. Nitika, and see you again, and thanks a lot for accepting our
Sure, ma'am.
invite.
Sure, ma'am. I have added my email ID. If anyone has any query, you can connect with me through email as well.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
I would request all the participants to please stay connected, and we welcome our next speaker. Over to you, Dr. Shipra.
Thank you, Ravleen ma'am. Thank you so much. The resource person has joined. Good evening, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to today's session on AI analytics organized by Guru Nanak Institute of Management. We are truly honored to have with us Dr. Preetdeep Singh, Vice President Apna.co and Blue Machines AI. Sir has 15 plus years of experience in the field of artificial intelligence. Dr. Preetdeep Singh is PhD in finance and from IIM Ahmedabad, where he was awarded the Chaudhry Padmanabhan Pant Gold Medal. He was earlier at Invest India, the National Investment Promotion Agency of India, leading artificial intelligence adoption for the government. Sir has trained over 50,000 central government officers, including the Prime Minister's office, to use generative artificial intelligence. Dr. Singh worked on blockchain-based certificates, resolving the angel tax issue and defining startups. His research interests include startups, trust, corporate governance, and perception. He is ranked in the top 5% of all researchers on SSRN. He teaches blockchain, artificial intelligence, and startup mindset at IIT Kanpur, IIT Bombay, and IIM Sambalpur, respectively. We extend a very warm welcome to you, sir, and we are delighted to have you with us today. Now I invite Dr. Preetdeep Singh to enlighten us with their valuable insights with us. Over to you, sir.
I thank you, Professor. Audible to everybody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, great. It's such so hard to follow up such a wonderful act. I think Professor Nitika was just great, yeah. It was really good. So let me just maybe share my screen and wait. Yeah. Yeah, screen's visible?
Yes, sir, it's
Yes, sir.
visible.
Okay, great. The presentation is more for just a formal outline. I think we'll do more demos. You all enjoyed that in that. So, we've got about an hour or so. So I thought I could go over a few use cases that I thought would be useful. But if there's something that you would want me to specifically cover, if there's a question or something, let me know. If we have time in the end, I'll probably take you through something a little more complicated. which is like, a code based thing. I don't know if we have this number ready. How many of you code? So I'm guessing some of you write on LaTeX, some of you use Word, some of you do SPSS, some of you use R or Python. Would we have a breakup, half and half, 70-30, either way? Any idea? No. No, okay, chalo. So let me just assume that it's a half and half sort of a thing. SPSS and R. Oh, okay, great. So you know both. But if you know R, then you are in the coding thing. Okay? So then I'll take you over some of those. I have to put some limitations upfront. I'm sure you've heard this from all the other speakers also. AI can make mistakes. It sometimes does not understand context. It can apply common sense to where you want technical information, and that might not work. It's going to accelerate what you do, but it wouldn't replace your critical thinking, right? Since it's research and although it's not part of this, I'm sure somebody would have covered it. If you've got a data set, right? You don't need to upload the data set. You can just upload the first row, which are column names, right? If you upload a set of column names, like just copy them and paste them on any of the platforms, right? Uh, and just say, give me a few research questions from this. AI is really good at coming up with research questions. I know as researchers, we always feel our idea, which is the best idea in the world, which nobody in the world has ever done or thought of or can think of till our paper gets published. You will realize that there is a very different perspective of abundance on the other side. The number of questions that you can get out of just uploading the column names of your data set, it's crazy. It's crazy. Or, if you have like the empty form that you have, upload that and that's good. But okay, coming back to the topic at hand, which is more on the AI and data part, analytics part. In case actually, if all of you have already covered this in a previous session or on your own, we can just skip this part. So just let me know in chat. So basic use case, you've got a simple CSV or an Excel file, upload it to one of those, and they will give you answers, right? And they will tell you, they will answer things like, tell me the trend, uh, tell me the pattern in this, tell me mean, median, mode, tell me this quartile, this percentile, this decile, range, whatever else. If you want to run some numbers, if you want to run a regression, it does that very, very well, right? So this is baseline AI use case for data. You've got a data set, you upload it, and AI answers questions based on that. You don't have to write a single line of code. You don't have to learn prompt engineering. You have to do just nothing, right? Some Excel sheet, and then just put it up, right? In fact, let me just share a small demo of this alongside. Wait, let me just share my screen. Yeah, my screen's visible to everyone, right? Okay. So, yeah, let's say this is a data set. It's the OpenAI research numbers. OpenAI had published this. So this is a public data set. And I can say, can you understand this data? Can you answer questions? Right. And just for the sake of fun, I'll give the same to ChatGPT also. I make typos and I'm so happy AI can understand typos. So that's fine. So by the way, this is the Excel sheet. So it says ideation, what sort of ideation was there, acquisition. So they did a safety study, magnification. So these are different stages of that safety thing, formulation and then release. And these are, how accurate, how complete was it, how innovative was it hard or not, what sort of a user is it, and then other metrics that they have measured, right? It's less important as to what this exactly was, and more important that we can get answers, right? So it's running Python code in the background, which is fine. So it says, I understand all of this, ask me a question, right? So I can ask something like, what is the range of accuracy? So it's running Python code. You don't need to look at it because I am a little geeky. I like to see Python code. I can also copy paste the Python code, run it on my own side of my own local instance of Python. It's going to tell me, okay, so this is the range, right? Similarly, oh wow, when I gave it to Claude, Claude has examined it and Claude has given me structure. Okay, what this is, how this is, and I can ask it anything. I can say, what is the correlation between accuracy and time taken? I'm hoping time taken is one of the variables in that, right? Yeah, time is one of the variables. So let's see if it's able to pick time taken as time to the same thing, right? So it's also running Python code in the background in case you want to look at it. If you're not into Python, if code is not natural to you, don't look at it. It's totally fine. Yeah, so it's given us actually what the correlation. It's saying it's too low. It's too low for anything meaningful to come out of this. The mean accuracy is this. This suggests it's determined by other factors, right? So it's not just giving you a number, it's also giving you a bit of an interpretation, right? There is a question in chat. Are those able to understand who know Python? No, no. I'm just asking, I just want to know what sort of an audience we have. There's no code in this. If you want to look at it, you can look at the Python code. But like me, if you're not into coding, that's totally fine, right? So this is a basic demo of uploading a data set and asking it questions, right? Any questions on this one? This is baseline, right? I'm sure all of you've tried, all of you've taken the free GPT subscription, free Gemini subscription, and free Perplexity subscription, right? If anybody hasn't, please do that today. Please do that today. It's going to be worth it. Trust me. These are good tools to have. Okay. Let me go back to the deck that we have. And if you got any questions, if there's something that you want me to repeat or address again, just let me know. Right. I've just added some, if you want to try out, because I heard somebody say you want to be a little protective about your data. These are open data sets, right? Like World Bank open data sets, Kaggle has amazing open data sets, Indian government has data sets. This is just an example if you want to run. I'm guessing you all will get the presentation later. World Bank will give you this data, upload this entire large Excel file or CSV file, whichever, and you can ask it questions. You can ask it questions like, can you compare these two countries? Can you compare these growth rates? Can you do this? And it will do all of that for you, right? So it's like a good intern, so to say, in this sense, right? Okay. This is the second one. If some of you are not using code, which means you're not doing a lot of quantitative research, because otherwise it becomes hard, or you do maybe SPSS or stat, some of the point and click interfaces, right? But code otherwise makes database research a lot easier and replicable. Plus it's open standards and all those things, other things, cost, licenses. I think this is one of AI's strongest points, that AI is able to generate code at an amazing pace, right? So for example, I can say generate Python code for determining the next prime number given a prime number. Right. This is just a regular example. I'll ask Copilot, generate R code for let's say for running a regression with 5 dependent variables, right? And any language, it'll run any language on that. This is Copilot running this, creating those variables, and then telling me what the regression code would be, what are the different variables. And if I specify, I need more independent variables, more dependent variables, it'll do all of those things. Claude has generated. So I asked Claude for Python code. I asked Copilot for R code. Claude has generated Python code for us, right? The other good thing AI can do is I can copy this. I can go to, let's say, Gemini and say, convert this Python code into R code, right? So sometimes if you've got researchers who are working on different platforms, and one person is working on R, the other is working on Python, it becomes a lot easier to just have translated languages that take care of variables and variable names. And it's actually given you R code for this entire bit, right? Python code to R code, and it took maybe a second or two, right? So this is basic code generation that most platforms can do today, and these are available free of cost. Again, take the pro versions for sure, right? Any questions till here? We've done two use cases: uploading a data set, and the second is generating code. Okay, let me go back to the third part. Yeah, it switches codes across. It keeps things preserved. A lot of us don't like to clean data. You can ask it to have an R script for cleaning data. You can have an R script or Python script for creating some sort of tables or something like that. So it does all those things very well, right? Dashboards and visualization. So this is more of a corporate use case. In academics, we don't do dashboards as much. I think faculty are usually determined by just one number, which is, okay, how many papers do you have? But if you still want to create a dashboard for anything, so for example, let's say upload a data set to this. Yeah. So I have a dummy sales data that I'm putting here. This is Claude. Do you see the data? Can you create a dashboard out of it? Right. Similarly, what we could do is we could share this data with ChatGPT and say, can you see this data? Generate 5 visualizations from this. Right. Now, visualization is something, of course, that we use in our research, in our study, in our presentations also. This is, by the way, what the data set looks like. It's month, salesperson, revenue, and product, right? It's a very simple sales tracker. It's a dummy data set, right? So it's, again, generating some code, and it'll continue to do that. Let's check on what our friend Claude is doing. So Claude is also running code. Claude is trying to create a dashboard for us, and GPT is trying to create 5 different visualizations from this, right? Okay, actually GPT has created visualizations. Okay, so it's created month-wise. What is the revenue by every month? Revenue by every salesperson: Alice, Bob, Charlie, David. It's created a pie chart, monthly revenue trends by salesperson, box and whisker. So what if you don't like, let's say, a particular. Yeah. So this is of course a simple box and whisker chart. Let me wait. Yeah. Yeah. So let me just say, I don't like the colors or the labels of the pie chart. The title should be FDP for AI analytics and not revenue distribution. Right? So imagine, giving it back to your intern or your teaching assistant to change a diagram. And of course, they'll make mistakes. AI will also perhaps make a mistake every now and then. Let's just check on our friend till then. Oh, so our friend says that they have already made something. Let's see what it is. Yeah. Oh, good. Thankfully, it has made a mistake. So we will say we can't see anything. Do it again. So it's a very simple thing. They don't do something the first time around, you ask them to do it the second time around. Let me just move the chat away. Yeah. So it's given the title, different title. It's changed all the colors for this, and it's changed the labeling also on that. So any change you want, if you want it to be all shades of blue instead, it'll just do that, right? So any visualization that you want of any form that you want, and you can download all these images, right? And some of these would be interactive charts. So for example, this would now be, wait, yeah. So this is now an interactive chart where if you touch a particular point, it'll show you mouse over values for that point, right? You can turn this off also, and you can download the chart. So visualization is one of the simplest and most straightforward use cases for this, right? So this is different shades of blue that it has done. Let's see if this thing is done. Okay, no. So this is still undergoing. We'll come back to that. There are two questions. Wait. Do we need to write our question on GPT? Do we need to write our question? You don't have to write your research question necessarily on GPT. If in case you think that you have to somehow indicate the question, then there is this. Can you see my screen? Top right, there is turn on temporary chat, right? So if you do turn on temporary chat, it says it won't appear in history or use memory or be used to train the model, right? So this becomes like a sort of um, closed interaction that you have with AI. It will not be as rich by not using your existing chat history, your style and memory, but then your question will also not go out, right? I have to mention, we do think that our research area is very hot. There are very few people in the world who think our research area is hot. And in any case, this data is going back to the big AI companies only, right? It's not going to be public for me to look at somebody's research per se, right? Uh, okay, this is still creating something. Let me see if there is another question. Yeah, no. Okay, so it says I've created a dashboard. Okay, it has created a dashboard. It's a dark theme dashboard. It's got monthly trends, revenue by salesperson, and all those things, right? So I can actually ask it to say, um, in the dashboard, sorry, in the dashboard, allow me to select the name of the person and the month. Yeah. Sorry, somebody has said something. Free version will do such visualization. एक तो प्रोफेसर भारती फ्री वर्जन लेना क्यों है? चैट जीपीटी गो इज फ्री फॉर अ ईयर, सो एटलीस्ट एक ईयर तो है ना. एंड यस, चैट जीपीटी विल फ्री वर्जन विल ऑल्सो डू द विजुअलाइजेशन. The free versions are limited in terms of how many times you can do it in a particular time period, right? The capability is more on video generation because that is costly. Visualization generation is like a very cheap thing for these people, so they don't restrict that. So they will say you can only do, let's say, 5 visualizations in 5 hours, 10 hours, or something like that, right? Okay, so we've asked it to allow us to select things here. We'll see that once it is updated. In case you care, well, it's not necessary, but in case you care, this is the code that it has written for this dashboard also. Yeah, so it's doing this part right now. While this does that, let's go back to any other questions on this, on visualization and dashboards? If you don't agree with the color of the dashboard or whatever, you can of course change it, right? This is a dark theme because it probably thinks I like dark theme, right? Yeah. Any other questions on visualization and dashboard? Okay, great. Let me go back to the presentation. Yeah, you can actually try out with different types of visualizations. You can do heat maps, time series, designs, aligning the labels alongside, and all those things. I've given you a practice exercise. This is the iris data set. Those of you who use R would know iris is like an inbuilt small data set. You can create scatter plots, you can do correlation heat maps, you can do whatever you want, right? If you've ever seen a data set in any research paper, you can click a picture and say, I want this sort of a visualization for this data. It'll most likely do that for you. Yeah. So this is one of my favorite parts. Okay. So this is data cleaning. What part about your entire data and research experience do you hate? Hate is a strong word, I'm sorry, right? What part do you hate? You probably dislike the part where you have to clean data, right? Let me just show you the dashboard that it has created. We had asked for two things: allow me to select the person as well as the month. So it has actually created a dashboard that allows us to select one of those, right? Okay, now coming back. What part of data working with data do you dislike? I hate working with dirty sheets, right? When I say dirty, let me show you what I mean. Do you see the sheet? What all is wrong with it? And how will you correct it? While it does it, I will show you the data set. Okay. Now this is a very real thing. Any of you who have ever worked with real world data, you will know कि salary में 60K लिखा हुआ है. There is no 000, so it is not a number. You will know at some places it says rating 4, at some places 3 star, and some places are blank. Date ka format is one at one place, another at different place, completely different in a different place. Status not standard, right? So when you code these variables, it becomes very, very hard, right? So this is an example of a regular dirty Excel sheet. This is not even like a special sheet. Like I'm sure a lot of you have worked with organizational data. You know, this is how data looks like, right? So what we are doing is I've given it to GPT and I've said, can you see this Excel sheet? Can you tell me what all is wrong with IoT? Let's hope it realizes I'm saying it, or we'll just have to say it again, right? What all is wrong and how will you correct it, right? And this is very horrible actually, because there are very few ways to correct this for sure. So for example, the date column has so many different formats that you can't even apply a simple check. So for example, employed, not and not are in different cases, N capital and not capital. There is a simpler fix to this, that you take everything and put it in proper, like equal to proper in Excel, and do it, right? Now for date that becomes hard. For rating again, you will have to see, okay, stars हटा के उसको ऐसे as a number करना है, as something else करना है, and stuff like that. Let's see if AI can do something for us. It's taking a while on this. Okay, so it says I saw it. There isn't a column called IoT, so I think that's my fault. It misunderstood that. Thankfully, it says, so I interpreted your question as asking what's wrong with the data set. So it's not an intern anymore. It's not a TA. It's an RA now, right? So the RA is being asked, research assistant is being asked to clean it. So it's saying I have cleaned the file. I'll tell you how I'll clean the file. So it says salary 60K, none, not numeric. Okay. Status, not, and literal none. Employed, unemployed, and many variants. Ratings are also mixed, right? It says data stored at text but parsable. I handled mixed day, month orders. Date, right? And all this, right? So it says, let me tell you what I did. It's telling you what it did for each of these. And it's saying, do you want to download the cleaned file? I am telling you, this is magic. 2 years ago, if somebody told me I have to pay 10,000 rupees for getting this assistant, I would have not believed it, right? And what I'll do is, let me just share what it has produced in the chat. So this is chat. Let me add this sheet in the chat. Yeah. So this is a sheet that it has actually created from a dirty sheet to a clean sheet, right? Cleaning data is actually a solved problem now, right? I also didn't believe it. Please try this. And I know you will, because this is the worst thing that you do in data, right? So I know you're going to try it out, but try it out. Give it to GPT, be patient about it, and let it work its magic. I think this is like one of my favorite use cases, right? Any questions on this, or we'll probably just move to the next slide. Yeah. Huh. So it does that. It identifies things that need review. It works on that. Contextual duplicates. Professor Bharti, do you want to expand on what contextual duplicates means? Like a same entire set of values in a row repeated? Uh, okay. Maybe I should duplicate what I said. What do you mean, Professor Bharti? Like IBM written. I'm sorry, I don't know what IBM written is. Oh, okay. Yeah. So in case, so you are saying like US and United States of America, right? So for common ones, like a country name, it's going to do it very well, right? If it is something specific, I think you should explain it that this means this, right? So I'm thinking of something that could be specific. So maybe CU means Chandigarh University. So you can mention that CHD Univ, Chandigarh University, C University, Chandigarh U, all means CU. So you can specify it once and then it will correct it. For common ones, it would know. But depending upon how contextual your research is, we'll have to figure how easy that might be. Best scenario is to be upfront about it, that this is what you want done. Yeah. So yeah, please try this at home. This is something that I just love, right? So we're done with about 5 on 7. How much is that? That is about 70 odd percent of our thing. Yeah. Okay, great. Unstructured text analysis, right? This is more of a fun thing because I don't work with a lot of unstructured text data. Uh, I don't know where you might apply it, but for those of you who work with text data, and text data here could mean something like reviews, Amazon product reviews, Google reviews, Yelp product reviews, customer service transcripts, or I think feedback data that you get. I think a lot of those can get. I think qualitative research where they show you about, they teach you that, no, ki how do you identify three themes in this? How do you identify that these five parts that this person has said conform to theme A, theme B, theme C, and this is what's happening. I don't do qualitative research, so I'm guessing. Okay, I think Professor Bharti said yes. Thematic analysis. हाँ यही कहते होंगे उसको. So thematic analysis, right? Now, if you've got a transcript, and by the way, transcript हाथ से मत लिखना please. Just use any tool, and it will do a transcript for you. Just copy paste that transcript and put it in Chat GPT, Gemini, Claude, wherever you want. Now, here's the trick that I want you to know. If you want it well done, how do you work with an RA? A lot of you would have RAs, right? Underpaid people whom you overexploit, right? If you have to work with an RA, you give them last time somebody had done this, the previous RA had done this, do it like this, right? So that becomes like something that it will follow, right? Now try to upload that, but even if you don't have it, it will create something. If you can specify that, these are the 5 7 themes that you want, or however thematic analysis is done, just specify it. It will do an amazing job of it. I'll give you one more use case of unstructured data. This is more of a corporate use case. Let's say you have a meeting with a corporate, right? Or a government body. Government bodies give projects, right? And it's a 1 hour long meeting, right? Just keep your, with permission, of course, keep your recorder on. And this is in case you don't have access to AI tools on the meeting link, right? Get your recorder on, create a transcript, throw it to AI, say, please make minutes of the meeting. And it does a wonderful job at doing that, right? I'll probably show you a use case that's more of a fun use case that I have on this. Wait, let me just go to my screen again. I'm using ChatGPT because ChatGPT is like one of the more readily available, fun sort of tools available. I'm sure a lot of you use WhatsApp, right? So I have this group with my school friends. It's called School Friends. And when you export chat history from WhatsApp, it will give you a zip file. You can mail it to yourself. You can WhatsApp to somebody, right? I am uploading a zip file. This is a WhatsApp chat, right? It's of course also going to be a little embarrassing some places, right? Can you see this file? Do you know what it is? Can you answer questions based on that? Yeah. So don't focus on the content of the chat. Okay, it's a school group. So yeah, so it's unzipping the chat zip file, and it's saying it has a chat txt file, and you can now ask me any questions. I'm okay, right? So let me say, how many times has Sahil posted in the past 3 months? So Sahil is one of my friends. It's going to import the entire thing and get it. This is a complicated analysis. I will not be surprised if AI requires 2 tries to this. So by the way, one of the simplest ways of getting AI to work is to iterate. Say it again, say it again, say it again. Ask it, it can do it. Push it, it'll do it, right? So it's doing something, it's figuring it out. Okay, Sahil hasn't posted. Wait, so let me ask it a different question. Can you share a snippet, snippet head of the chat? Yeah, so let's see what it's able to do. Will it be able to give us the snippet, right? So here are the things that it's saying, who's done this, who's talked about it. So this is what's happening. So Sahil Datta School March is my friend's name. I'm going to say how many messages has this entire name sent in the past 3 months. So this is WhatsApp chat history. It's creating that unstructured data because it's got a timestamp, a name, and a message. It's trying to make sense out of it using date, extracting that date, and then figuring it out. I think he hasn't posted. Yes, which was his last message. Maybe we're using a wrong name on this or something. It's somehow not able to give us much. Any name that contains Jalaj or Sahil. If it's not working, it's not working, but we can decide when we want to keep at it. Okay, so the last message Sahil sent was, I have Zomato Gold. If something happens from this, okay, so he hasn't posted in a while on the group. So my bad on that. But yeah, it shared something, right? So this is a very hard analysis, right? It'll require you to convert this into an Excel, then run filters on it and then answer. And all we've done is we've given it a zip file, right? So it can do multi-step analysis on unstructured as well as text data on its own also, right? If this were a more active group, one of the things that I can suggest to you is who posts closest to midnight, who answers the fastest, who gets the most emojis, and any funny thing. But this is more on the fun side. We have to get back to serious stuff because we are professors. So yeah, coming back. So I'm sure there is a research use case also somewhere in this, right? I just don't know because I don't do qualitative research as much, right? But okay. Okay. So AI in Google Sheets, right? AI in Sheets. So this is something that has not been as amazing uh, till date as the other parts have been, right? Like in any sort of Excel, in any sort of um, sheet, AI is still, it's still kacha pakka, right? But let me show you two demos on this Google Sheets. Yeah, let me just open a Sheets instance with you. Yeah. Okay. So, it's getting better, and I can ask it to create a table, and the table can be create a table that create a table that tracks students' attendance, marks in midterm, end term, and CP for course titled AI in Analytics. There are 50 students. Fill it with dummy values for now. Let's see if it can fill it in dummy values or not, but it should be able to generate a good Excel sheet for me, a good table for me. It's Google Sheets, not Excel sheet, but it's able to do that. So it's created this entire thing. If you want to start with a table, so I'll give you a teaching use case on this. So let's say you want to teach somebody financial modeling, right? Create a table for a financial model, right? So AI can actually get you those things. So instead of you putting in numbers and creating those things, it becomes hard. The second thing on this, right? The second thing on this is, can you create an Excel sheet that has a simple financial that has a P&L account and a balance sheet for a tea vendor outside our college. So Claude has recently got an ability to work with Excel, Word, and PowerPoint. So Claude can now generate presentations, it can generate Word documents as well as Excel sheets, right? So we'll allow Claude to work on it. We'll see what they have done here. So this is what Gemini has created, by the way. Sorry, I have to click on insert. Yeah. Oh, just add to new sheet. Yeah. So this is what Gemini has created, by the way. If you look at it, it looks like a fairly decent thing. So this is an entire uh, business plan. This is an entire P&L as well as balance sheet for a business, right? It's got an entire thing. And if you wanted to create some sort of a new metric, so for example, it says identify, this is a suggested one. I can just click on it, identify any outliers. If you want to do a formula, if you want to say find correlation between A and B, it will do that in that Excel sheet itself. So some of our colleagues who are not as much into, let's say, Python or R or any sort of code, right? They can use this, right? So there are no outliers in this. So this is of course waste. But let me just select this column and say, can you tell me the outliers in this? You can actually see the analysis steps if you want. This is what it's doing. It's saying I have to look at the top 5 values, and these are the top 5 values that I should do. I'll focus on all this. I'll filter out those rows, and it says I have identified the top 5 outliers in this data set, right? And it's shared this with us, right? Now, if I in fact if I want something like equals to AI, right? So I can write something like make wait enter formula for rank, right? Uh, Between this and this. Let's just do this, right? Suggested autofill. Yes, do that. Okay, it's saying it can't generate formula in this. I have to use this. So can I say generate formula for rank correlation? All right. Let's try out something else here. Equals to AI generate commentary on this row. And I just select some of these. Sorry, I just select some of these. And let's see if it's able to generate something worthwhile over here. So yeah, so it's actually generating commentary. If you see, it's generated it here, it's generating it for the others. It's taking a while on this. So this is the sheet that we have. It's created a table, product sales across different, let me just minimize this, right? Across different quarters, right? And it's actually growing. And what's the commentary? It's saying that it reached here slightly surpassing this, total was this, that, this, right? So it writes good commentary on anything. And you can actually use this for any AI prompt, right? And it is saying, okay, do you want this? I need to know which columns you want to correlate. Let's say I want to correlate column F and G, right? So these are two things that I'm showing you in parallel. One is within the sheet, the other is Gemini within Google Sheets, right? This is a sidebar. You can turn it off or on. That's totally fine, right? So it's saying this is how you can simply generate, you can put this, paste this, and you will have a formula in Excel to work with it. Let's see what our friend Claude has been up to. Okay, so Claude has actually created an Excel sheet. Let me see if I can download it. I can. Can I perhaps share it with you in this? Sorry. I just clicked on it by mistake. Let me just share the Excel sheet that Claude has created. Claude created a sheet. So you all can also see it. I'm should always audit instead of trusting, right? So this is the P&L it has created. Whatever amounts there are, tea, biscuits, cups. It is also using rupee because it knows I am in India. Hopefully that's why, right? And this is the balance sheet that it has created in the vertical format, right? So they have actually created Excel sheets for you. If you ever have to teach a concept using a case study that you have created, or just as an example, these become very useful. And you can generate whatever you want with some of these. You can do your analysis and all also on that, right? Let me just, yeah. So I'm mostly done with the planned content. Let me go through the presentation, and then maybe I'll show you something a little more complicated. Yeah, so you can try out a lot of these prompts. generate visualizations, generate dashboards, create pivot tables just via entering it there. uh, Budget templates in case you want, if you want a formula linked Excel sheet, Claude will create that for you. Research paper tracker if you want, it'll do any of those things with you, right? In the presentation, I have added a set of sample data sets also. My suggestion to you will be start with a very clear problem description. Like dirty Excel sheet is a clear problem description. Upload your data, uh, describe what the data is. It will understand a lot of times, but I would still strongly suggest that you describe what it is. Ask a few specific questions if you can, and test it with sample data on your own, I would say, before you get the confidence of knowing where it works and where it doesn't, right? Let me actually show you one or two more things. Wait. Yeah, this is here. So just Google data table, right? So this is the first data table that has come. I am going to just copy this image and go to any of our friends, right? Can you visualize this, right? Or something that happens a lot in research that I just don't like. I have generated this table for my JFE paper. Can you please write narration in crisp academic paper format? Right? So when you're done with the research and you still have to go through that, I find it a little painful. So AI is going to do that for you. It's analyzing things. This is an image, by the way, that we've picked off a random thing. So this is AI actually writing down our narration for our table, right? In some fields, narration is an important thing. In some fields, I think it's not as important. Management science, narration becomes like an important thing, right? Yeah, the Gemini plugin is free, yes. And why are you thinking of free? Gemini is available with Geo now, right? If you don't have it, get a colleague or a research associate to give it to you. But yes, this is available. I think it is still limited in terms of some features, but it's available for free, right? So it's written a narration for you. You can make the narration shorter, longer, sharper, whatever, right? We uploaded a table and we said, can you do this? And we can say something like, um, can you project the values for the next three uh, percentage values? I'm just guessing this is correct because percentage values are like 10, 12, 14. So I'm just asking it to project, right? I can also ask it to run a regression or do something like that, and it will do that easily for me. Actually, we could say something like that. Can you run a regression on this? Yeah, and we'll ask GPT also to run a regression. Yeah. So it's created some projections. They don't look great, of course, but it's created some projections and it is telling you these would be broadly the numbers that it has done, right? It's saying I used a quadratic model. Um, I'm guessing, can you use exponential smoothing model? I don't know if that is a real model. Approach to this to trial 4. And it will probably do that for you. Oh, exponential smoothing is something. Wow. I wasn't confident on that. But yeah, it's doing that. So it works a lot on whatever you want done. Just ask it and it's most likely going to give it to you, right? So this is what the exponential smoothing approach is for what will be the particular values for trial 2 for salt concentration, right? Okay, this has been a little heavy, so just let me know if you've got any questions. It can do SEM also. Professor Vandana, I don't work on SEM. What sort of variables would SEM require? Thoda sa batao, let's try it out. or maybe we'll just ask AI. What sort of variables does SEM require? अच्छा ये तो फिर simple ही है. So I'll tell you what. Oh, these are all normal. This Gemini is, I guess, pro, but ChatGPT is the same for anybody. Paid, unpaid is the same. Generate a data set to do SEM. Yeah, Professor Vandana, बोलिए. Go on, Professor Vandana. Your hand is up, Professor Vandana. I'm guessing you want to contribute. Okay.
Unmute yourself.
Do you wanna speak? No. Okay. Yeah. So howsoever that is right. Professor Vandana, I think you're
Yeah,
on.
hello. Yeah, good evening, sir. Actually, sir, SAM is structural equational modeling.
Yeah.
So there we use various type of variables. So
Yeah.
it works on variables if we are having dependent, independent, moderating, mediating variables. This
Okay.
kind of structure if we have, or then it works. It beautifully do SAM analysis on that.
Okay. So what we'll do is, can you tell me what a good prompt will be? Do I just say, can you run SEM on this?
Initially we need to give some kind of data like that.
Yeah, we've given
Suppose
data.
if
So
we are
we asked it
giving,
to generate data. It's given us data. ये
yeah,
रहा data.
yeah, exactly. We
So
have
can
to
you just
give
say
like
this?
some consumer behavior or something related to that type of its effect on, any kind of other things. So in that case, it will generate the data, and then if we apply SAM model on it, so it
Yeah.
will beautifully give the whole model and the diagrams also.
Okay.
In chat gpt and also not in chat gpt but in claude.
Okay. So
Yes.
in ChatGPT, you wouldn't get data or you wouldn't get the diagram.
In chat gpt we can get the data sheet, and that data sheet can be used in claude to make the model to work on the model. Yeah.
Okay. So it's actually done the factor loadings. Let me just say, can you run causal analysis? And then we'll ask for, can you make the visualization for this? Is that the right way to put it? Visualization? No. You said diagram. Diagram for this relation. It's writing a lot of code. We're making it work hard. And RA can't do it. You need at least an assistant professor to run this. And RA is totally not doing it. Now let me look at questions till then. Okay, I don't think this is ours. Sorry, what was no for Professor Bharti? Wrong prompt kya? So it's actually given you some bit of causal analysis. I think this is that, right? That A causes B estimate of something, right? Oh, okay, wonderful. Great. So we did get that. So I'm not sure if GPT will make the diagram because we were told it's not, and AI can sometimes just ditch us and create something like younger kids. So yeah, let's see if it's able to do it. Or होगा भी तो I think गंदा होगा. Visualization on a non-Python visualization is mostly ugly. Like for data and charts and all, it's very good. But for relationships, I don't know what sort of is this a good SEM diagram? I don't know this. Is this a good SEM diagram? SEM visualization? Okay, kind of. Okay, sure. I'm sure we can ask it to change a few things. But if this works even at 60%, I'd be very happy. I'd be very happy. Okay, so let me show you all something a little complicated. Okay. And those of you who are not into code, you don't have to bother at all with this. Okay. Just don't bother at all with this. But just indulge me for like 2 minutes. Okay. So this is like, so I like to do a lot of research for myself. I like having fun with research. I find research useful and fun. Let me just go to, ये वाला तो नहीं है, कौन सा है, ये रहा, yeah. You can all see this. This is a GitHub repo. Screen visible? Yeah. Okay. GitHub repo. Okay. So ignore what all I have uploaded on this, but I'll tell you what there is, right? So there is this time use survey, right? Time use survey. Everybody knows time use survey. 2024 MOSPI. Yeah. So MOSPI has a time use survey का पूरा report अच्छे से बनाया है उन्होंने. It has, I don't know, 8 million 8 million persons का data. It's got its entire data dictionary actually. It's like a big deal. So let me just say data dictionary, TUS person data. No, sorry. I should have used time use survey. Data.gov. Let me see if I can find it. But time use survey is like a famous thing. I'm guessing some of you would have used it at some point or would have heard about it at some point. So this is the website. I want to show you this, right? So this is that entire thing. There is a data dictionary also in this. And for this particular data set, which is the person data, this is the household data, this is the person data. There are all these variables, right? Now, I don't have an array, right? But I wanted to get what is each variable, what are the values in each variable, and what do all these values mean, right? I use the Perplexity Comet Assistant browser, and I just told Assistant that can you click on each of the variables and capture what values it can take and what is the meaning, right? To explain it, I will say, for example, sector has two values, 1, 2. 1 means rural and 2 means urban. Can you do this for all, right? Because this is like 41 variables. How am I going to do it? So now if you see, no hands, Comet is actually working on this, right? Comet is taking a screenshot, figuring it out, and doing some things. I might have to tell it that I want you to take control over this and then do it, right? So it's saying, I see this is already done. Let me scroll up to see. So Comet is now going to scroll up on my screen and actually do. So it's scrolled up. My hands are here, so I haven't scrolled up, right? So it will then compile this and this entire data dictionary, right? So this is one fun thing. Comet browser is now free for everybody. Please use Comet. Comet is great when you want to offload things. You want to fill a form. Let me just stop because I've done this, right? Do you want to fill a form? Do you want to just check your email? Order something from Amazon, get something else. It does that. I just want to show you. So if you see my screen, Comet has created a small thing. We didn't allow it to do the entire thing, but it says schedule 106 TUS and these two values are there. It could then do this for all these variables, right? It will do this for all these variables, normal day, other day. I don't know what type of day means here. Okay, so this is one. Okay, then what I did was on my GitHub, I uploaded the data dictionary. Okay, now the data dictionary is on my GitHub, right? I told Claude Code, can you see data dictionary? Wait, can you see data dictionary? And tell me 5 to 10 really good research questions useful to a policymaker, right? So now what Claude is doing, Claude Code, this is a separate instance. It's actually going to my GitHub. It's pulling that file and then it's going to analyze that file and give me a set of research questions. And if I tell it, create a markdown document and push it back, it will actually push it back to the repo, right? So it can generate this entire thing and it'll create something of value to me, right? And I can then keep asking it to add more papers. I had actually started with one, It has created bunch of papers for me: child care, elder care, class, digital socializing, grandparent care, mental load of shopping, because the variables are very, very rich in this, and it's got all of that, right? So this is just a slightly more complicated example of really, really unlocking the power of AI. If you are a heavy researcher, this is a public data set, time use survey, free to use for everybody. So which is why it was easy for me to make it public and do that. If you've got a private data set, figure out a different way, or you can make the branch private and give it only access to Claude. Right? I know this is a little bit. I'll stop here. Let me just open up the questions. Wait. Yeah. Oh, okay, something like that. So this is my Claude is paid. The Claude Code is a paid instance for pro users. So that is a paid tool, but that is also for very advanced users. So for example, I spend about 3 to 5 hours on AI every day. So it becomes very useful for me. If you are not into using code or GitHub repo or automation as much, you don't need it. Regular Claude, regular Gemini will be more than enough. Chat GPT Go, more than enough for most of us. Okay, any other questions? Good to go. For Claude, yes, it's I think about $20. So yeah, that's 1,600. Yes, I had actually bought it. They were running a discount on an annual subscription, so I bought an annual subscription. But yeah, that's very, very good to go. But if you are into all of this, then I would strongly suggest you definitely get this. Right? If you're into automation or serious user of Claude, please definitely get Claude. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Thank you. That's very kind of you, Professor Bharti. Okay, then I think we're good. Thanks, Alokji. Uh, do we need to close with something? Thank you. Professor Evelyn, I think we'll close now, or whosoever's there. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please. Perplexity or Claude? Perplexity is for fact-based information. Uh, Claude is better when you have to write or create knowledge. It's a different use case. But Perplexity is more fact-based, less data intensive. Claude works a lot better with data. Claude actually creates artifacts. Claude can create PDFs, and it makes it very natural. I would prefer Claude. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you.
Hi, Dr. Preet. This is Dr. Maninder, Director, Guru Nanak Institute of Management. It was really very informative, very energetic session. I mean, you didn't allow us to move a bit from our chairs, and we might miss one or the other word. And it was so fast, a lot to go, and the time is short, which I was just guessing. But it was really very nice to see you so young and with so much of knowledge, because this is something, a platform which we have been interacting upon, and we're looking for that. Definitely will bring upon an X factor to our all researchers who are very much there on this FDP. I'm really thankful to you for accepting our note, and we'll stay connected with Guru Nanak Institute of Management, Punjabi Bagh. And are you in Delhi, or you're outside Delhi?
I'm based in Delhi, ma'am.
You're based. Oh, that's great. Then we are in Punjabi Bagh. So we will definitely invite you for our MCA students also. So you can have a seminar and we can just connect, and they can also relate with you. And definitely they are in my staff, and including me, they will be having a learning aspect from your what all knowledge you are sharing, and intellectually we will definitely try to understand that. Thanks a lot for being a part on this platform. And
kindly. Thank you for the
that's
invite.
great. And Dr. Shipra, just last
Yes,
words from
ma'am.
your side. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your such an insightful session. Now the floor is open for queries. Any queries? If any participant has any query, please raise your hand or type in the chat box.
Shipra, query has already been over.
Yes,
I
yes,
think
ma'am.
it's
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
Is still any query?
Okay.
Okay, as we come to the end of today's enriching session of our faculty development program on cutting edge AI technique for teaching and research, I would like to take a moment to reflect what we have experienced today. Sir has given us a new perspective to enhance our teaching and research practices. He has also demonstrated how AI tools can simplify data analysis and research. Now, looking forward to applying these skills. It was really an amazing session, sir. Thank you so much. Now, the participants, please open the videos for the group photograph. Thank you, everyone. Now, to express my heartfelt gratitude for conducting such an informative session, I request Dr. Preetdeep Singh, sir, to accept the memento as a token of appreciation.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Preet. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. We look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Shipra. That was really great. And Ravleen, thanks a lot.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello.
Thank you,
Any
madam.
feedback form for today?
Pardon?
Any feedback form for today, ma'am?
Yeah, it's already there in the chat. You can just check it up. Please, or in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
there.
already shared, sir, in the
Yes.
chat box.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you and good night to all. Thank you very much.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night, madam. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
Take care. See you tomorrow.
Good night, ma'am.